Hi everyone, my name is Zhao. I'm from the University of Melbourne in Australia, and this is our CSCW 2022 paper, Understanding Older Adults' Participation in Online Social Activities, Lessons from the COVID-19 Pandemic. I'm presenting this on behalf of my co-authors. Social participation refers to how actively a person takes part in the activities of formal and informal groups in society. It's very important for older people, as their social circles may become smaller due to retirement, loss of family and friends, and health-related factors. We have recently witnessed the drastic effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on people's social lives. Just like our participant said, COVID is just like a black cloud that's always on the horizon. We're always waiting for the next thunderstorm. Recent studies have shown that many older people experience reduced quality of life and increased risk of social isolation and loneliness because of limited social contact and interaction with people. During the first few years of the COVID-19 pandemic, many countries introduced stay-at-home orders and lockdown restrictions. This means that many activities, events, and social clubs have to move their face-to-face meetings to online platforms. This pushed many older adults to adopt new technologies that they had never used before, such as video conferencing technology. In this study, we aim to investigate how older adults use technologies to participate in online social activities during the COVID-19 pandemic, including the types of activities they were doing and the benefits and limitations of those activities. To achieve these goals, we conducted semi-structured interviews with 40 older people who were living independently in the Australian state of Victoria. As the main city of the state, Melbourne has experienced some of the longest time of lockdown in the world, accumulating more than 260 days under strict restrictions. We asked our interviewees to share their experiences and stories about how their social lives were affected by the lockdowns, what online social activities they participated in. We analyzed the interview data using a reflexive thematic analysis approach. From the analysis, we first identified how communication technologies were used to support older adults' social participation during COVID-19. Our participants used different video conferencing and social media platforms, such as Zoom, Skype, Facebook, and YouTube, to participate in various types of activities, including arts, sports, cultural, and civic events. These activities were creatively adapted when transferred from in-person to online platforms. For example, one participant used YouTube for a band rehearsal by playing the instrument along with pre-recorded videos. Another participant used Zoom for discussion of a quilting group. All members in the group received a package that contained fabric and other quilting materials, which were delivered to their homes. In the morning meetings, they would ask questions like, "Has anybody got a piece of fabric this big because the shop's shut?" Then they worked at their own home individually, and they met again in the evening to present their work to others and give comments to each other. Based on these experiences, we present the roles and benefits for older people to participate in online social activities from 5 aspects. First, many people participated in interest-based activities such as reading group and crafting group. These activities not only help them to maintain their existing social relationships, but also provided opportunities for them to form new relationships with like-minded people. Second, during these online social activities, our participants shared uplifting encouragement and support with others, such as sharing food by putting it in other people's letterboxes, having regular check-in calls, and celebrating special moments with others, like Zoom birthday parties. Third, many interviewees use technology to participate in community discussions on civic and social issues, such as proposing solutions to keep the town tidy and neat, and raising funds for recovering the community after a bushfire. Fourth, many participants attended knowledge-based social groups after retirements to learn new skills and knowledge. They usually involve guest speakers from different fields to deliver lectures. The topics can range from health, farming, local history, bird watching, nutrition, to technology, music, and philosophy. Finally, our participants use technologies for playing games, which help them relieve the boredom of staying at home for a long time, get distractions from the pandemic environment, and remain active cognitively when resources were limited. While participating in these activities has so many benefits, we found that our participants had different perceptions of the transition from in-person to online social activities. Some preferred face-to-face interaction with people. Some felt that online activities were better for them, and others thought it was about the same. 14 participants preferred the in-person ones because online social activities lack personal, intimate, and incidental interactions with others. Like the participants said,
I would much prefer to sit down with somebody with a beer or a cup of coffee. If it is something deep and meaningful and very, very personal, I'd prefer it to be face-to-face.
They also felt that online social activities are more rigid and difficult to manage because people need to speak one by one on Zoom, or otherwise it can become chaotic. On the other hand, for those who preferred the online ones, they felt that they could be more relaxed. Like one participant said,
"We don't have to get up, get properly dressed, get ourselves to the centre. Nobody knows what I'm wearing from the waist down, and I don't have to travel anywhere."
Some participants felt that it was easier for them to express themselves and to speak in front of people online.
If you're on Zoom, you're less self-conscious about what you are talking. You can express yourself more confidently without any reservations of any vibes that might be negatively flowing.
We also found that when transferring activities from in-person to online platforms, specific types of social activities worked better than others. The lectures and seminars worked well online, but activities that involved moving bodies and getting instructions like dancing and exercising, and activities that require synchronous sound feedback like band and choir rehearsal did not work as expected. Based on these findings, we propose a taxonomy of multi-layered, meaningful activities for older adults' digital participation, including communication and interaction with people, which refers to social activities that can support older adults' communication with others and involve the exchanges for social contact. Collaboration with people, which refers to social activities that involve working with other people on the same project collaboratively. Lifelong learning enrichment, which means activities for older people to learn new things and enrich their life experiences. And contributions to society, which means social activities that enable older people to feel connected to the wider world and make contributions that can have a positive impact on society. We also propose 4 implications for supporting older adults' online social participation. Future design should integrate physical and material artifacts into online social activities, which can provide a sense of co-presence and carry a greater sense of intimacy. Provide more opportunities for incidental and casual interactions during the activities. Design systems that are easier for activities to be facilitated and managed, such as through the management of turn-taking during online conversations. And design systems that work better for activities that require synchronous feedback and suitable for home internet environments. Thank you.